Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl KIMASHANI You're About to Little with me. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome to my channel. This is your girl KIMASHANI, and I will be coming with all these videos. Story times is one of my main things on this channel. So today I will come with you guys with a very, it's not old, but y'all, this experience really taught me that is hair really, this getting your hair done, should it really be a priority, or paying off, you know, something that's going to value or help you in the future going to matter the most. This was an experience that I did not learn from, because obviously I still went to people who I just wanted to get my hair done, just want to spend, you know, buku money on hairstylists, knowing that I want these other things to be paid. I want to, you know, get other things instead of just paying for hair. Hair is only going to last a certain amount of time, y'all, and going along this time, I'm just learning now to really value a dollar, and what somebody can do for this price. Make sure you do your research and go to people who have, you know, a lower price and who is still good quality. Me, I'm a little picky over my hair, and when I have the money to do it, I definitely will find people who are a little pricey. But I'm learning that, y'all, it's not even all about your hair. You know, you can get this other person, you know, you can just have to do your research about how, you know, whatever you want your hair to be, make sure you have the money and the funds to budget within it. Because me, sometimes I don't, and I just want to, you know, get the hair done. You don't think about all that stuff about, you know, what it might affect. Not me anyways, but I am learning, because I do not value a dollar, and I am learning. So I just want to give you guys that spiel before I start the story. But first of all, this happened in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I went to the worst reviewed hairstylist. I don't want to say worst review, but I'm going to name this video worst review, because she was the worst reviewed in my eyes. The worst experience I ever had in a Baton Rouge, Louisiana type hairstylist, because I've been to plenty, but she has to be the one that was very unprofessional. Now, I booked her in advance, because you're supposed to book hairstylists in advance anyways. I booked her in advance. Did she get my hair? And I had told her already through email or through DM that I needed this hair to be dyed red. You know, when I booked this appointment, I wanted it to be like a burgundy type of red, because I heard that with black hair, you can dye your hair with burgundy. But 613 hair is recommended, which I didn't know anything about 613 hair back in the day. And this happened, I want to say this happened in February of 2019. I don't really remember much of 2019, but I do remember that it was in February around Mardi Gras, which my best friend was supposed to go to, but we didn't end up going. But I got my hair done down there, y'all. Had my nails done. I was, you know, looking cute. I put a picture in here of how my hair did look. Y'all, it was okay. But I'm going to get to that because I had to go to another stylist. So, okay, so the first thing is, it was an early appointment. So, I only had one of my family members who could drop me off, guys. And she happened to have to go to work, like, really, really early. And I think she had to go to work for, like, 9 in the morning. And, y'all, mind you, my appointment was, I think, for 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock. Was it 12:30 or 1? And I was trying to see, she was trying to see if I can go in there early. It was a little hard to find a place. It was like in an okay neighborhood. Like, it wasn't a hood neighborhood, thank God, because I was by myself. But she had to drop me off because, you know, she had to go to work, and she worked at Cox. So, therefore, I didn't have nobody else to take me, so I had to be at my appointment. So, I was willing to wait and risk my life of standing outside or in a place that I don't know anything about just to get my hair done. Now, anything like that is not worth getting your hair done, especially if you're by yourself, you don't have a transportation. And y'all, usually I would take an Uber or whatever, but I just didn't want to spend my money on an Uber. So I just decided, you know what, we just going to get her to drop me off. I guess I'll have to wait those 3 hours. I have both of my phones to occupy myself with. I'll go to Dollar General. I got me a snack. I was good. Got me a drink. It was a grocery store right there in this little shopping area, so I was good. I kept going in there just to walk around or whatever. I sat on the cement outside, guys, watch people drive by. I looked at all my surroundings. I was by myself, so I was making sure I was like in a space where no cars was parked at, you know, because like it was one side around the building and the other side was the main, you know, where people park at. But I was on the side where people wasn't really parking at, so I was like, okay, I don't want nobody looking at me just sitting out here looking like a bum on the street or a homeless person. No offense to the homeless people, but I just didn't want to be looked at as that or somebody who, you know, is not supposed to be there. So I was just keeping it cool, be by myself, watch my surroundings, because anything could happen. Somebody could snatch me up. I watched all type of shows where people would just be lingering around and then somebody comes in a white van and scoops you up. So I didn't want to be that person, y'all. So I was just keeping it cool, laying low, and walking back to the, because the lady, her shop was like around the corner of the shopping center. So I would go back and forth, you know, just to see if she got in there, or just to see if she had a client, or she could take me earlier. That was my hope, that she could take me earlier, or she could at least dye my hair, tell me to come back, and she'd be ready for me. That was my hope. But she had never gotten there, and I was like, getting the door, yanking on it, and it was locked. I peeked in there. I called her a couple times. She didn't answer. It was like, oh my freaking gosh, like, God, I don't want to be out here for these 3 hours, but I guess I have to do it. I made the appointment, and you know, she got my deposit. I didn't want to go back. I needed my hair done, you know, thinking I'm about to go to Mardi Gras in New Orleans. We didn't go. I was disappointed, but it was like a waste of time with all of it, y'all. It's crazy, but I am getting my hair done, but for sure I'm about to get to the point. So, okay, so that goes by. Time goes by, blah, 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 blah. Time went by kind of slow. That's why I kept going back and forth to her shop, like, oh my gosh, she here yet? Like, I'm trying to see. I got the number, but I went into another shop as well. And I was like, do y'all know of this lady, Deshay, I think it's her name. Y'all know of her? You know, where her shop is. I'm not really sure. I think this is it. I had to go on her page to actually find a number. What she does, she put videos of people in front of her door. So I was like looking at it. I was like trying to match up the door. Like, okay, this must be it. So I finally found it, y'all. And nobody was still in there until like an hour before my appointment. And I went in there, and I saw a lady go in there. I was like, hi, do you know of such and such name? You know, she does hair. I have an appointment today. Do you know of her? Because the people in the other shop didn't know of her. I was like, do you know of her? You know, does she work here? She said, yeah, she does. She should be here in a few. But you can sit in her, because they had like a lot of rooms in this shop, y'all. And that's with any shop. When you're going to shops like in big cities, they're going to have a nice salon or whatever. Now, everybody's not going to have a nice salon. They're just going to be like a house with a lot of rooms. Some of them going to be like that, or little buildings with a lot of rooms. Not mainly a house, but just buildings with a lot of rooms in it. And they have their own room. So she had her own little room. It was super small. It was nice decorated though, but it was really small. It wasn't what I expected, but it's like, it's kind of good because, you know, that's why people say don't bring any guests, because some people will just have one chair, or they won't have any chairs at all. They just have this small little room for that one person who's getting their service done. And mainly, that happens with me. So it was kind of shocking. She did have a chair to sit down at for me to wait. But yeah, she was like, she should be here in a few. So I'm okay. I shouldn't have nothing to worry about. She's gonna be able to be here 30 minutes early. I mean, it's hours of my appointment. I should be fine. You know, somebody's in this building with me. I'm not by myself. I'm not outside anymore. Sit on the cement. I should be good. Okay, so the girl comes in. And she said, "Hey, you got an appointment with me?" I said, "Yes, I do." Like, you don't remember who your appointment was with? Yes. I said, "Yes, I do. It's supposed to be at 12:30 or 12 o'clock, whatever time it was. 1 o'clock. I don't remember the time, but it was around 12 or 1. And I had to wait at least 3 hours because that's what my time was. So I'm assuming it was 12. So I told her, yeah. She said, "Okay, give me a second." So I give her a second. She leaves. She come back and she say, I'm gonna be back, but she'll be in here with you. My boyfriend in jail, and I gotta go, and you know, I'm gonna see you in a little bit. I promise you I'm gonna be back. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but I gotta go handle this right now. And in my head, I'm like, being with your boyfriend in his station and being a ride or die is cool and all, but at the same time, you got an appointment. It's supposed to be secured. Deposit secures your appointment. That day, I was really mad because I was like, calling her when she left and everything. She was in a hurry, so I didn't get a chance to tell her what I wanted to tell her because I was that mad. And plus, she was in a hurry. Like, she was like talking, walking out the door. Like, how you leave your client in your building like that? I could be anybody. I could be somebody who just steals stuff, look around and stuff and all that. I think she had asked me to step outside too. I can't remember what happened. Or the other lady in the building. I don't know. But I was like, you know, how long you're gonna be, like when you're gonna be back. She's like, I don't know, he just got called and that's what take me so long to get here, but I'm gonna call you when I'm back on my way. I don't know what it's gonna take. I'm so sorry. Like, you know, I didn't expect this to happen, blah blah blah. And then she just left. I'm just like, what? So she talked to the lady in the building that, you know, they let me in the building. She tells me, you know, I'm gonna have to wait a little bit, just stay here, you know, blah blah blah. And I call her a few minutes later, you know, just thinking 30 minutes, she might be back. Because I need my hair done. I don't got nobody to do my hair. There's plenty of stylists in Baton Rouge. I just had that one stylist, and I was just like, oh my gosh, can she please do my hair today? She does hair really, really good. But her clientele and her clientele is good, but her professionalism was not that day. And it's probably not like that every time she does people's hair. I can guarantee she's probably gonna be unprofessional with everybody. I have mainly had unprofessional hairstylists where they get on the phone, you know, they do this, they do that. They don't focus on that time that you're supposed to be getting service. Like, I'm paying you all this money. You need to be on time. I'm on time. I'm here early, super early. Usually I get there like 15 minutes before, but y'all, I got there like 3 hours before, and I haven't waiting outside. So that really made me mad. It's like, should I even be waiting for this girl? It's $25 deposit. I'm asking this, I'm like, can I get it refunded? Because, you know, I didn't expect any of this. And plus, I was here for this amount of time. And I've been waiting on you. You know, I'm waiting on you after you left. And I can't wait no more. Like, I got to get this done today. And ain't no telling how long you're going to be. And she was like, yeah, I'm sorry, but the deposit is not refundable. But I can reschedule you for this day. I said, oh, no. I leave tomorrow. Ain't no rescheduling. At that point, I already knew I wasn't going to New Orleans for Mardi Gras, but I was just like, ain't no more rescheduling. What we rescheduling for? My appointment was for today, February 16th, I believe, of 2019. My appointment was for that day. That means I need my appointment done now. Like, you need to be on your way doing my hair now, y'all. I was getting so upset. And she was like, no, they're not refundable, blah, 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 blah. But I can reschedule you for a different time or day. I'm sorry. This is inconvenient. My boyfriend, da-da-da. But yeah, and she wasn't nice with it. She had like a ghetto tone in her voice, like she cared, but she really didn't care because her boyfriend mattered more than I did, obviously, in that situation. I was like, you know what? Never mind. I'm just don't worry about it. I'm just gonna cancel it because I wasn't gonna go back and forth with nobody. Just keep the deposit. Karma gonna get you because obviously my hair didn't matter in that situation, and your client didn't matter in that situation. So that point, she lost me. I wasn't going back at all. Like, at that point, you know, I was going to look for somebody who looked professional, you know, who quick with it, who got a nice price, nothing too expensive, which I found somebody who was less expensive, and she did just the job. Not this time, but she did my black hair. I put a picture in here. She did it really, really good. She's in Baton Rouge as well, and she was nice. But I had to end up calling an Uber, y'all. Uber was it $40, $50 just to get to my grandmother's house? And then I had to call an Uber from there just to go. I had to book another appointment to get my hair done because I was going to get my hair done that day. I really want my hair done in burgundy. You know, I hadn't popped out with color ever on Facebook, so I was like, I'm popping out with color today. Like, burgundy is my first color. I'm going to pop out with it. So I end up getting somebody to do it. I come there. I find it's in a nice building. Her shop was bigger. It was nice, whatever. I had to sit there for a little bit while she was doing somebody else's hair, but I was on time. And she started me a little bit later, but it was okay because I needed my hair done and I didn't care at that point. As long as you do my hair, child, you ain't that late. I'm here sitting, chilling. You good. I was sitting on a beanbag, child. I was chilling. So she does my hair. She's like, you know, there's going to be an extra cost to dye it burgundy, right? And I asked her to do my hair. I made my appointment. She didn't tell me anything about no extra charge just to dye black hair burgundy. Nothing like that. So I can't remember how much charged me, y'all. It was like an arm and a leg for each bundle to charge for burgundy to dye it. And she said the only reason why I'm charging you is because it's black hair and it takes a lot of work and a lot of time to really dye that hair that black hair burgundy, da da da. And I watched her. She was scrubbing that real hard to get that burgundy color. She was. But she didn't scrub hard enough, y'all, because I had a black spot in the back of my hair showing. And it's like, dang, my friend in California had to tell me, Kim, you know you had a black spot in the back of your head. And I was like, what? This girl missed a spot. So I had to end up sending her a picture telling her, you missed a spot. She charged me $2.95 for all that service for you to still have me a black spot in the back of my head. That's a lot of money, you know, for it not to be perfect. It was cute at first, but I felt like it was rushed. It was at nighttime, y'all. I left at like 8, 9 o'clock p.m. nighttime, and I didn't want to spend the whole day trying to get my hair done. That's definitely what I did not want to do. But I ended up doing, I don't even know how long I waited for her to do my hair. Probably was like, I want to say it was over 30 to 45 minutes. So it had to be like an hour. Because she had to do a whole head before me. And it's like, bruh. But I wanted to wait there so she could do my hair. But y'all, she was okay. I won't go back to her ever again either. It's like I went to 2 stylists that wasn't worth a doggone flip-flop. But that's my story, y'all. That taught me to really don't go off by the, number one, both their prices was like $200 and something for not something that wasn't worth it. And like, I just really gotta be careful. Everybody gotta be careful when it comes to booking somebody, because you don't know how they're gonna be in person. And mom always taught me, and she always tell me, you want everybody in your head, but you don't know people for a can of paint. I don't. But I'll be looking at their service and I'll be like, ooh, I want my hair like that. And then when I get there, boom, just because you probably knew or you don't know much about the hair or whatever, they do your hair wrong, or they just don't give a flip-flop about you, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to being on time, and you're too nice about it. I was really too nice about it because I really could have flipped off on her, but I didn't, because, you know, people are going to do what they want to do regardless. It ain't even worth all that. And I just learned my lesson to not go back to those 2 people, because I feel like I paid too much money in deposit. You didn't even feel sorry, nor did you want to, you know, compensate me for your problem. Like, that's not a problem. Your boyfriend going to jail was no concern of mine. I needed my hair done that day and at that time. And I was sitting out there. She didn't even have no remorse for that. Like, I sat out there for you. Never again would I ever sit 3-4 hours for nobody. Never again. Ever. But that's my story, y'all. That's to hopefully teach y'all something, you know what I'm saying? And be careful, you know, be mindful of what you're getting yourself into when it comes to going to somebody's shop that you don't know anything about. Basically a stranger. Cost this much money. It could not even be worth it. So just make sure, you know, you took care of all of that. You know, give your best judgment and compare. Make sure you do more compared to other people, because I just settled on this one person because I watched another girl in Baton Rouge. She was really pretty. She got her hair in like a lot, and I was like, ooh, I want my hair like that. So I ended up wanting to go to her just because of that girl. But everybody is different. Everybody is treated different. So just remember all that, guys. And I am finished with this story time. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. I'm sorry I'm talking a little bit fast, but I just want to make sure I'm getting everything, all my details out and about. And yeah, that's just what it is. But I will see you guys in my next video. Hope you guys enjoy, and I will see y'all in another Litty video.